Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, as you all know, Joe Rogan, his podcast on Spotify is as popular as ever. I do not listen to it, to be honest, but I do feel like getting this information out there so that people can know what's going on. And Neil Young, some has-been singer from a bygone era that I am honestly not aware of many of his songs, decided to protest because Joe Rogan has spoken against certain vaccine informations. And people are claiming that what Joe Rogan is saying is considered vaccine misinformation. Now, me personally, I do not trust any of the big techs with fact checking or any of that crap because I honestly don't trust the CDC or the WHO because they have proven to be politically biased with their information. I do not trust a organization that should be objective, who has also been caught lying about some of the information they release. So Joe Rogan has gone on. Apparently, he has released some of this information that they had lied about. Well, and then Neil Young, plus a slew of other celebrities, are throwing their support behind Neil Young and trying to get Joe Rogan's podcast kicked off of Spotify and also trying to cause trouble for Spotify. In fact, the Royals, or actually Royals in exile, I should say, Prince Harry, he's not a prince anymore. If he's been exiled, he's not a fucking prince. And Meghan Markle put pressure on Spotify to drop Joe Rogan, couple who signed 18 million euro deal with streaming giant, expresses concerns over COVID misinformation as cancel mob tries to remove vaccine skeptic podcaster. Of course, they misspelled skeptic and they actually used septic, except with a C. Weird. So yeah, they're trying to put pressure. Prince Harry and Meghan have hit out at Spotify for hosting content with COVID misinformation as the cancel mob tried to remove vaccine skeptic podcaster Joe Rogan. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, again, they are not such because they had exiled themselves and left the royal family, said they have reached out to the music streaming giants to express our concerns. Here's the thing, if I was the owner of Spotify, I would not have given two shits what royals think. Royals have a lot of influential clout, sure, but I do not give two shits of what their concerns are. And if anybody threatened to get my company canceled, I would expose them for the pieces of shit they really are. But the couple have not split with the firm, instead saying that they were committed to continuing our work together as it addressed their issues. It comes after their 18 million euro pet project appeared to have suffered a blow, with Spotify reportedly taking production of it into its own hands. A spokesman of the Sussexes said since the inception of their non-profit organization Archwell, or however they say it, we have worked to address the real-time global misinformation crisis. There is no misinformation crisis. There is information and the exposed information that was hidden. Hundreds of million people are affected by the serious harms of mis and disinformation every day. Oh, right, yeah. Last April, our co-founders began expressing concerns to our partners at Spotify, about the all too real consequences of COVID misinformation on its platforms. Well, here's the thing, folks. I got the vaccine. Haven't got any of the boosters. I've been in an area where COVID has been running rampant for a bit, and the craziest thing, I haven't gotten it. Haven't even gotten any of the symptoms of it. It's weird, isn't it? Very weird. Just saying. Now, to also clarify, I am not a medical expert in any of this stuff, but I am simply saying, by my own experience, I have not caught COVID, and I have been in an area where COVID was running rampant. So, yeah. We have expressed our concerns to Spotify to ensure changes to its platform are made to help address its public health crisis. Well, I do also remember the time that mainstream media and other lying sources, lamestream media is actually what I call them now, were saying that Joe Rogan was using horse dewormer. Now, ivermectin is indeed a part of horse dewormer, but he wasn't actually taking the horse dewormer. He was taking just ivermectin. And it has been apparently proven to help him in his own way to combat COVID. And yeah, they were all saying that he was taking horse dewormer. They all make fun of him. Just shows how immature they really are when they're doing this stuff on the air. But you want to know the main thing? They're not bitching about COVID misinformation as much as they are basically saying this person is not on their right or their right side of history. Therefore, they should be canceled. Therefore, they should be not given a voice. Well, Neil Young removed his content from Spotify, and nobody really gave two shits about it. I mean, honestly, most people were like, who the hell is Neil Young? And most people who did listen to his music are like, what the hell is Spotify? Just saying, folks, excuse me, that this is basically what's going on. If you are not going along with the status quo, well, then you are seen as an enemy that should not have the right to free speech, especially in the United States where we have that. It's also known as the First Amendment. And, well, here's the thing. We are a nation built on laws and rights and freedoms, God-given freedoms. Now, the Constitution does not ensure our freedoms. They are basically confirming that these rights are God-given. Joe Rogan has a right to speak his mind. Just as Neil Young has a right to protest, sure. But what Neil Young is trying to do is to silence a voice. He said, either you get rid of Joe Rogan's podcast or you get rid of my music. Trying to effectively silence Joe Rogan. That is, well, anti-American, really. And all these other celebrities who are jumping on the bandwagon to support this disgusting anti-American rhetoric of cancel him or we take our stuff off or whatever. How dare you? You call yourselves Americans, yet you only call yourselves Americans when it's convenient. An American would support a person's right to speak their mind in non-illegal ways, and yet agree to disagree. That is something that this world sorely needs to relearn, is the ability to agree to disagree. That's all I'm saying on this, folks. Honestly, I think that the people who are trying to cancel Joe Rogan, you all need to go back to kindergarten and learn basic principles of human decency. I mean, really. I disagree with a lot of celebrities. I think a lot of them are nutcases. But I am not ever going to call for their cancellation or for their rights of free speech to be stripped away. That's just not who I am. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this news? Or do you honestly think Joe Rogan should be canceled? Or do you think that these other celebrities should just learn to agree to disagree and move on? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Our Chat Reviews. Stay humble.